Now I'm switching energy. Feel like I got love for me. In the street.
And welcome everyone. We're in the 6th inning here, already 2 men out. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This is pulled into right, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Jeffrey Springs is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cory Dickerson.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
That's wide, 2-0. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Two-0 count, the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Vladimir Guerrero is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To third. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading up for the Rays,
A little
the
bouncer.
center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Colin McHugh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off from
so here is Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost the out right there.
Lifted down the line in left, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
George Springer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And, they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Number 84 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Randall Grichuk will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Lays off 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-0 home. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays are in front, 6-4. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. No balls and 1 strike.
And
0-1
for the Rays.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
That brings up Wander Franco. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Soria features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 1 for 2. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. From the stretch.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Line, but speared on a hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
70.
And now here is Cory Dickerson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Dickerson.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now that left field.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Teoscar Hernandez will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 21 homers and 47 RBIs. Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out. Next to dig in, Danny Jansen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's and this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game